Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick video, I say quick, to show you about a unique interaction that I found here on YouTube. I don't remember the name of the channel off the top of my head right now. I'll see if I can find it later and put it in the comments when I upload this. But this is specifically for Mesa, and it works with her Shatter Shield and Secondary Fortifier. For some reason, the damage that Shatter Shield reflects counts as secondary damage, counts as coming from your equipped secondary weapon. So, even if you're not using your secondary weapon to deal damage, like I am not here with my Restin Pepperoni, which is an Epitaph Prime that has Secondary Fortifier, you can still gain a little bit of Overguard here and there. It just has to reflect damage back to enemies that still have Overguard. It's not going to get you a lot, a couple hundred points here and there maybe. It's random, and it's not really worth relying on for that, but it's still a very unique interaction that gives another layer of survivability to Mesa, who is already, pretty tough in my opinion. I'll just show the builds real quick just to show that the only way I can get Overguard is from Epitaph Prime. So, using Silence and then the rest of her standard abilities, pretty normal loadout, normal modding I would say. Using Torrid, there's no way to get Overguard with that. We already saw Epitaph. Using Ceramic Dagger for heavy attacks if I need melee. I have Secondary Outburst on her Regulators, just a simple viral heat build. Her companion is Hound. Hounds don't have... Okay, go through the floor then. Hounds don't have a way to give Overguard. So there's nothing I can really do there. Yeah. I will not be using this weapon at all. I will not be using Epitaph at all for this run. I say that, and hopefully I can stick with that. Normally I can, and it's only, like, Steel Path bounties. I will have this equipped. I'm going to get a couple of kills at the beginning with Torrid just to charge up my Ceramic Dagger for the purposes of Secondary Outburst, and yeah, we will go from there. But this is a really unique build, a really unique interaction rather, and if you're using your equipped secondary as a primer, it might be worth putting Secondary Fortifier on it, at least for Mesa. Here's to hoping that this isn't one of those Scaldra missions where the Fervon charges are just spread all over the map, but we will see. I'm doing this because Scaldra, often are using ranged attacks, and Shatter Shield only deflects ranged attacks. It doesn't do anything at all for melee. So.
one of Scaldra's secret stashes. Use the Fervon charges to mount the locks and get inside. But I gotta tell you, they will not be happy about it if you do. Deadlock permanently. Clock's ticking. Look for Fervon charges. Hitters are now on the way.
Stormfall. Deploy. Give our Lady Lua something to refold to. Is there a unit ready? Good. Deploy.
Their numbers are dwindling. We can't stop now. Any survivors will be transferred to a new squad.
So yeah, pretty interesting interaction there. As you saw, it doesn't give you a whole lot, but that's totally fine. You don't really need a whole lot. Just, a single point of Overguard sometimes is plenty to give you an extra layer of survivability. Yeah, consider that with your Mesa builds. Then again, I'm going to try to find the video that I saw this originally from, and see if I can. And if I do, I'll put that in the description or something. Thanks for watching.